With your hands up, 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 with your hands up.
Hey you guys, welcome back to this channel. So I'm sorry that I did not record like the past 2-3 hours. I'm sorry. But anyway, so I don't know if you remember, but in my last video, not my intro video, but my last DIY video, I turned 2 end tables from Walmart into like a little seating area for the bedroom. Excuse me. Well, that was in there, but I took that out like last week. And so here I am today, turning that same 2 end tables into a desk. So this is what we have so far. So like I said, only thing I did with the seating area, only thing I did was staple those 3 pillows onto the top and covered it with a sheet. That was like literally it. Well, today the only thing that I did that you see here was I took the sheet off, which is there, thrown away. Took the pillows off, still keeping those, and I took 4 legs on each table off. So as you see here, this is like the desk upside down pretty much. So that was like literally all that I did. Like I just took everything apart and then took 2 legs off, well 4 legs off, 2 on each table. So like I don't know if that was maybe needed to record, but you know, it's kind of like self-explanatory, hopefully. So yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next step, because the next step is probably what I'm going to need to record for you all. So hello from voiceover Brianna. So the rest of this video is gonna be voiceover because this project took me like literally fucking 5 hours, and yeah. But anyway, I'm using some spare wood that I had laying around my house, and I'm pre-drilling 4 holes in each piece of wood. I put them on like each side of I put them on each side of the table. That as you see here, I'm pre-drilling because it's good to pre-drill, especially especially when you don't really know what kind of material you're working with. And I know Walmart's cheap stuff is kind of, cheap, and I don't know what kind of wood this is exactly, but hey, it's good to do it anyway. But anyway, I'm taking some wood screws that I also had got from Walmart, and I'm screwing those in the table just to make sure that it didn't go nowhere. And what I'm doing here is I'm extending the legs like I said before. So I'm pre-drilling holes into the previous legs, and I'm attaching the extra legs to the old legs. So basically I'm taking 2 legs and I'm combining them, but before I tighten it all the way, I'm using the wood glue and I'm putting it in between so that of course you have a tight bond, and this baby ain't going nowhere. And y'all, I recorded this video back in early December, and I'm just now getting around to editing it. So excuse me. But of course, when you're working with wood glue, you make sure you want to wipe that off really, really good. So that's what I did there. I took some old sheets that I had ripped off from the table before, and I had wiped it all off. One leg needed supports because like I accidentally broke the leg on the table like way before I even decided to make this desk. Turn this table into a desk. So I had to add some supports to this one particular leg, which was a back leg. So as you see here, I had to give a little 1/4 inch, because as you see, that shit was all rink-a-dink, and I did not want my table / desk to be wobbly. So again, using extra wood that I had laying around the house, I had just used those holes that was already pre-drilled in it, and of course just went ahead and screwed it in. And you're gonna see my mouth moving a lot because like I said, this video had took me forever to do, and I was like talking to my boyfriend at the same time while also talking to y'all. So yeah, that was kind of a pointless as time. But anyway, here's the desk flipped over. I decided to add more wood glue between the desks, so like I said, of course, strength. And this baby ain't going nowhere. And like I said, I did this project early December, and my desk is still faithfully strong. Like my baby ain't going nowhere. So what I did, went ahead again using extra pieces of wood laying around my house. I had cut it to the size of the whole entire desk because those long wood screws that I had poked through the table. So, and plus, like I said, strength and durability. Plus, it'll just give the desk a little bit more strength and, more stability. And my baby ain't going nowhere. So, using a whole lot of wood glue, y'all. When I say I use a lot, I use a whole fucking lot. Like, I had went on ahead and put a whole bunch of wood glue down. And, of course, went in with a few more screws just to hold it in place on each corner of the wood. So, like I said, strength and durability. And My desk has not failed me yet, and like I said, I use my desk almost every single day that I get a chance to, and it works perfectly fine. And I can move it with no hesitation. I can move it, no legs are snapping, I don't hear no crackling, no nothing. It's like a regular desk, like nothing even happened. But make sure that you pre-drill your holes, because of course if you don't, it's gonna make a little crack. But anyway, I'm using some white contact paper to pretty much like quote unquote hide everything. But I later on this following day decided to add more stuff to it, which we're going to see. But like I said, I'm just adding some white contact paper to this first layer here. And of course I did the other side. Excuse me. I did the other side. And you know, I really wasn't like trying to perfect the craft paper, because you know you have some people who, you know, want to put all the bubbles out and woo woo woo. Yeah, I really don't give a fuck, because like I said, the following day I ended up, you know, redoing it. So I ended up, like I said, doing another sheet of contact paper. I think I said craft paper earlier, but anyway, I ended up doing another sheet of contact paper, and kind of looks like a one of those tablecloths. And then this is the following day. Like I said, I'm taking that rubber cement that I got from Walmart, and I'm taking some foam board that I got from Dollar Tree, and I literally poured the fucking cement on that desk, and I had just, you know, spread it out, you know, just to make sure I had full coverage on every corner. And then, as you're gonna see later on, I had took my not contact paper. I took my foam board that I got from Dollar Tree, and I turned it the long ways. And as you see, the desk is pushed up all the way against the wall. So of course that was very, very good for me, because, you know, I had made sure that the foam board was very much even. Because luckily for me, the width was perfect. It was just the height of it. So as you see here, I'm going under the desk, and I'm using my knife to pretty much cut it to the exact width or length, whatever, of the table. And you're going to see tape there, because, you know, rubber cement take a minute to dry, so I didn't want it to slide around on me while I was cutting it. So of course I just took some tape and I taped it down, and, you know, going over again with the marble contact paper, which will be matching my theme of the office once I'm done with it, because I'm nowhere near done. But I ended up using like that black contact paper and just, you know, did a whole nother layer on top, and this is what it looks like completely done. And like I said, I still have this desk, and I use it faithfully. And when I say this desk is very strong, it's sturdy, and it's tall, I love it. I really suggest y'all to do it. Just upcycle, recycle, do whatever to your old furniture. I promise you, look, rebirth. This is the rebirth. But make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace and love.